Bender actually tried to steal a child's money, only to get beaten up by the kids and taken to court. His defense lawyer argued that robots lacked the ability to make independent decisions and possessed no free will, and won the case on those grounds. But Bender fell into despair. He realized he had no free will at all, and was nothing more than a bunch of data. On a subsequent delivery mission to the robot planet, Bender refused to go back. He wanted to stay in the robot world. There he met a farmer robot. People might think robots only worked and had no freedom whatsoever, but in reality, everything the farmer robot did was for his own family. Bender accidentally wandered into a monastery. The monks had him do rough manual labor, and as time passed, Bender's mind gradually calmed down. But later he heard about the whereabouts of the robot mom. It was said that every robot had a special slot reserved for activating their free will. Unwilling to be ordinary, Bender set off on a journey to find his mother. In the darkness, Bender and his companions were stealing chips when they suddenly discovered a strange chair. To Bender's shock, Mother herself was right there. Mother told him that the thing they had been searching for did not exist at all. It was merely something made up by one of her researchers. He had originally planned to take over the world using the chips, but claimed the chips still needed adjustment and then vanished. Bender pretended to be deeply disappointed, then pulled a gun on the professor, for he realized that the researcher was the professor himself. The professor reluctantly handed over the chip, but Bender could not pick it up. As it turned out, all robots had an unbreakable command: they must never touch this chip. Bender threatened the professor into installing it for him, or he would destroy him. But the professor was not worried at all, because according to his programming, robots could not harm their creators. Bender fell into complete despair. Hubert could not bear to see him suffer, and finally helped him install the chip. Once the chip was in place, Bender tried to test its effect with a gun, but the gun would not fire. The professor realized that Bender simply could not bear to hurt anyone. However, the truth was that Bender had just forgotten to turn off the gun's safety. The injured professor took Bender back to court. Now that Bender possessed free will, he was finally convicted. This time, he truly lost his freedom.